Are you gonna stop playing? Are you gonna actually change? We'll see.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Freaky. If you are new here, if you're a returning subscriber, I know I haven't been on here in a while, but let's just say I've been going through a lot. Your girl has been stressed, depressed, all the above. I've had a lot of life changes. I've moved. I've went back to one of my previous jobs. I've just had a lot going on. I'm single, actually single this time. That's a whole nother story. So I've had a lot going on, and I am now trying to find myself. I'm trying to figure out what I actually want in life, and I'm just trying to change certain habits that I had previously, because I don't know about you, but yes, everybody says, oh, New Year's resolutions, and this year I'm gonna be a good person and the best person I could be and achieve all my goals. I said that every single year and failed every single year. But something about 2025 is just telling me that this is it. This is when you're going to go and get your crap together. I don't want to curse because, you know. But I just turned 28 this year, literally probably like 2 weeks ago or whatever. Christmas is coming up, New Year's is coming up, and I'm just starting to realize that I don't want to live how I've been living. I'm so grateful for the life I have right now. Like, a lot of the things that I have right now, I manifested, like the place that I live in, and you know, my kids are healthy, and everything's just going good. Like, I've been in a really happy place. You know, I have removed a lot of toxic things that are in my life, except for one, but the job market is a little bad right now. But actually, I really like my job. I just don't want to do physical labor anymore, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to be outside. I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm just trying to change some things around, and I'm going to seriously focus on my YouTube this year. And I just want to see where this takes me. I don't exactly know where my channel is going to go, because I know when I first started I was doing makeup videos, but as I've gotten older and I guess my lobe is developing, and I've been thinking, the brain's been moving, and I've been through everything that I've been through in since the last time I posted, probably a year, that I don't know, I just want to transition to something different. Yes, I'm still going to be doing makeup. But I also want to do more. Like, I want more to come out of my channel than just, you know, putting on makeup and teaching you all how to do makeup, even though I'm still gonna do that. All that's in another video. All that is, you know, next. Today we are going to be going through a list. I've put together 10 things that me and you are gonna do to upgrade in 2025. First things first, number one, we are removing toxic situations and toxic people out of our lives. That's step number one. I always feel like that's step number one if you want to grow at all. You cannot grow if you have somebody behind you dragging you down. So if you're in a relationship and he's not adding value to the relationship, or to you, or to your life, or to anything that you have going on, why are you with him? If he's not uplifting you, if he's not supporting you in the things that you want to do, why are you with him? Exactly. I don't know either. I was doing that, and I was just miserable, and I was just stuck in this one place, going around and around in this little cycle, and I was just stressed out, and I didn't want to do anything. That's just pretty much it. I didn't want to do anything. And every time that I wanted to step outside the box, and like, let's say for example, I wanted to do my YouTube, I've always, if you know me, you know that I've been wanting to do YouTube for so long. I don't know what it is, but I've just been so drawn to it. And yeah, every time I would bring it up to the person I was with, he would just think it was dumb, and he would think it was not something that was realistic for me. And I started to believe that myself. So If you constantly are around people, like, it doesn't even have to be a boyfriend or a partner. It could be your family or it could be your friends. If you're constantly around them and they're putting you down and they're not trying to uplift you and not trying to support you, why are you around that energy? Because you're not going to grow. You're not going to want to grow. You're just going to believe that that's what you are. Whatever they say you are, you're going to believe that's what you are, because you are keeping yourself in this box. You're keeping yourself in what they tell you you are, and you can be so much more than that. The same thing kind of goes with jobs. A lot of times your job can be keeping you down too. You may not know it. You may just think like, wow, I've been working here for a long time and I've been working pretty hard. Why am I not getting the promotions that I want to get? Why am I not moving up in the company? It's because they're keeping you where they want you to be. That's why. I've had many of instances in my jobs. I know I probably said it wrong, but just ignore that. But I've had plenty of times in different jobs where I never got a promotion because they wanted me to stay exactly where I was so I could get the exact same pay, even though I was working my butt off, even though I was working so hard and putting in 110%. I put in so much work where I have worked, and I just felt like I was never going anywhere. So I feel like in order for me to grow, I would have to remove myself from those situations. Now, I don't mean quit, because one, you need money, okay? If you're paying rent, you need to pay your rent. You know, you need to pay your bills, so you don't need to quit. But you need to work on instead of stepping up to that promotion that you clearly are never going to get, you need to take the steps that you need to in order to leave. Go to a company where they're either going to appreciate you, or if you want to be an entrepreneur, you start that business or do something, but you use that job as a stepping stool to get there. Number 2 is you have to start giving yourself some self-care. You have to start loving on yourself. I know that this is something that is not familiar with a lot of people, because I didn't do it myself. I was constantly, oh, I have to worry about my kids, oh, I have to worry about my man, oh, I have to worry about this, that. I never stopped and was like, well, what do I need right now? What would make me feel good right now? I never stopped and thought that. I'm a single mom, so a lot of times I don't have time because I'm at work or I have the kids and I'm constantly moving. But you have to find the time. You have to find maybe an hour, maybe 30 minutes, maybe just get a babysitter and go out for a night by yourself. Go out to dinner or go out for a drink, or go get a manicure, go get a pedicure, go to the nail salon, go to the hair salon. Just take a bath. Get someone watching while you take a bath. You have to do something that you enjoy just so you can have a peace of mind for a couple minutes or a few minutes or maybe an hour. You have to take that time for yourself because it is detrimental to your mental health. I learned that when I was moving and constantly worrying about everybody else and not worrying about myself. I was pouring into everybody's cup. And then when my cup was empty, I was still trying to pour. And my mind was just like, what are you doing? Like, we don't have anything left to give. And I would have so many breakdowns and I just didn't know what I was doing wrong. I'm like, I'm doing everything that I need to do. Why am I still overwhelmed? What is happening? Like, I just felt like lost. And then when I finally started taking time for myself and just doing things that I enjoy doing, it just made me feel so much better. Like, even if it's just 5 minutes, you just go outside and sit in nature for 5 minutes and come back in. Just take some time for yourself. You need that time to love on yourself. You cannot love on anybody until you love on yourself. Number 3 is a healthy diet. So I said a healthy diet, but what I really mean is just pay attention to what you're putting into your body. So before, I didn't pay attention to what I was actually putting into my body because I tend to stress eat. So when I get overwhelmed or if something's stressing me out or if I'm having a bad day, I tend to eat way more than a normal person should eat. I would binge eat, and I realized this is why I'm feeling sluggish. This is why I'm not being productive. This is why I'm always tired or in a bad mood, because I'm just constantly just stuffing myself with anything that I can find, whether it's candy or chips or meat or literally anything I can get my hands on. I was just chugging it down, all types of sugars and calories, and I was eating everything, and I had to realize what you put into your body controls your energy. It controls. A lot of times I had a headache, a constant headache, and I was like, I know it's nothing wrong, like, you know, serious, but I always had this, like, it wasn't like a really painful thing. It was like an annoying headache. Like, it was just like, I always thought it was a tension headache. And then once I started drinking more water, that headache went away. Once I started eating better, that headache went away. So just things like that, just making sure you know what's going into your body and you're not overindulging, you're eating in moderations and things like that, you know, and drinking more water. That's pretty much it. Drink your water. Number 4 is you have to get moving. Okay, so whether this is a walk or a jog or a run, or you go to the gym, or you do some yoga in your room, or you do some stretches, or at home workout, or whatever you do for fitness, you have to get moving. You have to move your body and get those bones moving, because I know they're cracking, because mine was cracking. Get up and get out, because a lot of times you have those aches and pains in your body, or like your lower back, or you have pains in your leg or your knees or anything like that. It's because your body hasn't moved in a while. It's because you come home and lay in the bed. You don't get up for the rest of the day. The only time you get up and move is when you're on your way to work, or if you're at work, if you have a job where you move around a lot. And if you don't have a job where you move around a lot, you walk to work, sit down all day, then you get up, you leave work, you go home, and you sit down for the rest of the day. Where is your body getting motion at? So you're starting to stiffen up. So just get out. And number 5 is books. You have to read more, whether it's on your phone, on your Kindle, or physical copy books. I'm telling you, read more books. And I'm not talking about fictional books. I'm talking about nonfiction. I'm talking about self-development. I'm talking about lifestyle books. If you're looking for motivation and you're looking for somebody to basically give you a guide on what exactly you need to do to whatever you need to, there's a book for literally anything. Like, if you want to start a business, there's a book for that. If you want to start a YouTube, there's a book for that. If you want to start a podcast, there's a book for that. If you want to just learn how to relax, there's a book for that. If you want to learn how to not care about what people think about you, there's a book for that. You can literally find anything that you want to do in a book. But the reason why I say that you need to read a book is because you have to get your mind moving. We are constantly on our cell phones. We are constantly on social media. We are constantly just taking in all of these negative things, and it's just warping our realities. And I just feel like we just need to step away from the phone sometimes and just read something that is actually going to be beneficial to our lives. It's going to actually be something that's worth listening to, something of value. Number 7, we are staying with the books, but this time we are doing journals. So, you know how back in school where you were in math class and you had a really difficult equation and you were trying to do it in your head, and then your teacher was like, no, take this paper, write it out, and then solve the problem on paper. That's the same thing as journaling. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna write out your problems that you're having, and you're gonna solve it in the journal. But you need to see the problem in order to solve the problem, because if you have everything jumbled up in your head, if you have, oh, I need to get this amount of money, or I need to, I'm traumatized by this situation that happened in my childhood, and my boyfriend is doing this to me, and if you have all that jumbled up in your head, you are bound to explode. You need to get it out of there. You need to get it on paper. And you need to see the problem and focus on that problem and solve that problem that you wrote down in your book. It makes it so much easier, and it also is like a relief once you get it out of your mind. It's like you're flushing it. You're flushing it from your head, through your arms, right onto the paper. And you're getting it out of your body. You're getting those negative things out your body. And really, you don't even have to solve the problem. You could write it down in a journal, rip the page out, burn it, and boom, it's gone. But I'm telling you, just try it at least for a week. And I'm telling you, you're gonna notice a difference. You're gonna notice that, wow, it feels like I literally just transferred it out of my brain and put it on this paper, and it's no longer with me. Okay, so number 7 is we are going to become intentional. So basically what I'm saying is we're going to set a goal. So everybody should know by this point what your goal is or what you actually want to be in life, because you clicked on this video. So you know, you have some type of idea of what you want to do in life. You're just trying to figure out how to get there. So when I say be intentional, say your goal is to get that promotion at work. Everything that you do in your life should be intended to get that promotion. So anything that you do, you need to walk it, you need to talk it, you need to perform like you already have that promotion. Everything needs to be intended for that purpose. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, for example, everything that you do in your life from the point that you decide that you want to start that YouTube channel, now when you're cooking, you can record that. When you go on a trip, you can record that. When you have something on your mind that you have nobody to talk to about, you can talk to your followers or your subscribers or your supporters. Everything that you do, like when you're in your downtime, you need to be looking up what's trending. You need to look up, are there any events in my area that I can go to? Maybe I can get some content from that, or maybe I can meet some other people that are doing the same thing that I'm doing. Everything needs to be intentional. Okay, number 8 is kind of going along with number 7. We are setting the plan. So you're setting the goal, you have the goal, and now you need to figure out, okay, what do I need to do to achieve this goal? What do I need to do? I'm here now. Okay, I see these steps. What steps do I need to take to get to where I want to be? And you also need to set yourself a time limit. I feel like, well, that may not work for everybody, but I know for me, I do things better when I have a set time limit to do it. So like me with YouTube, I'm saying, okay, I'm going to go at it strong for 6 months and see where it takes me. If in 6 months, I'm not really seeing any growth, I'm probably still going to do it, if I'm being honest. But I just know maybe this isn't the career path for me. Maybe this isn't what I should be doing. And I'm going to probably start focusing on something else and trying to figure out what else is out there that I can be doing. But you have to set that plan and actually follow each step that you set until you reach that goal. You cannot stop. Until you hit that, let's say 6 month to a year mark, you have to go every single day. Every single day you are doing at least one of those steps to get closer to your goal. So number 9, we are practicing discipline. So when I say discipline, I mean the diet or the plan or being intentional. Instead of me saying, I need to make some videos today. I think I'm gonna record them, or I think I might go to this event. I don't know yet. No. You need to start saying, I have to do this. So when you're doing your diet, be like, I really want a burger today, but I know I'm on this diet, but I really want this burger. No, you need to say, no, I am getting to my goal. I am getting to that target weight. I'm not deviating from my plan. I am going to do this. You have to start telling yourself that. You have to be more disciplined. You have to have that structure. And if you're doing that, if you're telling yourself more often than not to not stray from your plans or your diet or anything like that, your discipline is going to attach itself to your subconscious, and you're going to be doing it subconsciously and not even realize it. And it doesn't even take that long for it to become a routine. You have to practice discipline. You have to say no. You don't say, oh, maybe I'll do this, or maybe it won't hurt. No, you say, no, I need to do this, or no, I can't have this. Okay, and we are at number 10. We've done all of these steps, and now we have reached the final step. The final step is you have to remember that it is okay to fail. It is okay to start over. It's okay to try and try again, because remember, yes, you failed. That's fine. But now you've learned new things that worked. So now you can reevaluate what went wrong and start again. You have the opportunity to start again. So don't think of failure as this horrible thing and I can never do this again and I'm just never going to achieve it. No, you think of it as a lesson. You think about it as, okay, this worked this time, so I could keep that, but I'll take away this because it didn't work. Oh, this worked this time, so I'll add that onto this. Okay, and then by the time you get to your goal, you're gonna have the perfect plan. You're gonna have the perfect routine. You're gonna look back and be like, wow, I didn't even think this was possible. Look how many times I failed. Literally, this video, I recorded this twice. And I was just thinking to myself, I was like, oh, I just want to give up because nothing's coming out right. I just feel like I'm so scared. Like I feel awkward when I was talking to you guys, but I was like, no, I have to make this happen because I'm never going to get to where I want to be. I'm never going to grow my YouTube channel if I don't just do it. So you have to remember, it's okay. I've started over a bunch of times, so I can tell you, my channel is about 8 years old, so it's okay. I'm telling you, this is going to be the time. One of those times are going to hit, and for me, think it's this time. For you, is it going to be this time? Are you going to stop playing? Are you going to actually change? We'll see. But if you want, you can go ahead and go on the journey with me. If you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification, I am doing a series of my growth journey. So I plan on bringing a lot to you all, and I plan on just showing you how much I've grown. So if you are interested in going through this with me, you can go ahead and leave just some comments letting me know what you liked about this video, what you plan on doing, because maybe we can, you know, I told you some things, you could tell me some things that maybe I missed. So yeah, just go ahead and drop that down, like this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in 2025 or the next video, because I definitely have some videos coming before 2025, so watch out for those. Bye.